My name is Toby Britton.
I am Ollie Britton.
And we are the founders of Whites Beaconsfield.
Whites Beaconsfield was formed in 2019. At the time, I always used to want to get my teeth whitened, and there was no company that really stood out to me, either locally or online. So I formed the business. The plan initially was just to sell to friends, family, and also have a product that I could whiten my own teeth with. And then it went a bit mental when I brought Toby on.
Yeah, so I had self-taught myself over the last 5 years, paid advertising, and had a real passion for e-commerce. So I decided that Ollie had a good product. I created a website, whitesbeaconsfield.co.uk. It was very basic at the time, and we started putting a bit of paid spend behind pushing our products out to people that weren't within our close circle of friends and family. And I was very quickly surprised at how much traction we got from the start. Orders went from sort of 10 a day to up to 50, and then after a couple of months we were sort of doing 100 a day, which is when it started getting pretty mad. We know we had a good product with great reviews, and yeah, we started fulfilling all the orders in my garage. It was sort of chaos on a day-to-day basis.
Balmy, absolutely balmy.
But we realised that we had built sort of a small business that had some legs, and we were really excited to see what we could do with it. So very quickly after running our paid ads campaign, sort of the order volume really started to pick up. So we went from doing 10 orders a day to sort of anywhere north of 100. I was printing the labels myself, sticking them on the envelopes, packaging them all up. I turned my mum's garage into pretty much our own fulfillment centre, but it just got to the point where I couldn't focus on anything else. I was trying to run the company at the same time, and the order volume just went so nuts that I finally held my hands up and had to admit the fact that I needed to contact fulfillment centres to help us fulfill the orders, because it just got so crazy that I just couldn't do it myself. So we found a partner in Northampton. I drove all the products there in my car. I remember it, my car was full of boxes, brown boxes, dropped them into fulfillment centre, and that then freed up my time to help me actually focus on the company growth and operations, and yeah, allowed us to scale up, I guess, and do more orders.
We have grown the business using influencers. It's actually quite an interesting one. We started off, obviously, with aspirations to use all these big influencers, and very quickly found out that they were extremely expensive, so we scrapped that. And we focused on nano influencers. So influencers on Instagram with around anywhere from 1 to 10,000 followers.
Yeah.
But we quite carefully picked people who were clearly very passionate about the products that they promoted and had a good engaged following, and we really hit home with them. I mean, we were sending out, how many were we sending out?
I think we started sending out about 50 products a day, and what we realised is for the smaller style influencers, they didn't actually need to be paid. They were happy to just receive the product, but most of them had quite an engaged audience at the time. So for us, who didn't have a big budget to start, just sending a free product for exposure was, a way that we found very useful in growing the business.
Yeah, and it worked.
Yeah.
So the Rebrand story is quite interesting. Me and Toby were sat having dinner one night, and we were talking about all aspects of the business, as we always do. And then we got talking about the branding, and it suddenly hit us that at the time it was very corporate, plain, boring branding. It was just grey, two-tone with a smile on the front. So we then started thinking about how we create an identity, a brand identity. I think after some brainstorming, we thought, what can be out of the box and what's going to catch people's eye? And then we came up with our famous strawberry concept, which we then designed, redesigned, and finally agreed. And I'd say it's absolutely changed the business for us. 100%.
We originally had a very sort of bland product that, yes, it was selling well, but if someone said, what is Whites Beaconsfield? We didn't really have, as Ollie said, an identity. So obviously I think the strawberry was an Instagram post that we used once in regards to how strawberry helps your teeth and whitening, etc.
That's right.
And we just really liked the look of it, and we thought, cool, could you imagine that across all of our product range? So even though we were doing really well at the time and I was hesitant to change, Ollie kind of forced it upon me that...
Don't get it twisted. I had to really work on Toby for about 6 months to finally change it.
It's because everything was working so well, and that's my personality. If something's not broken, don't fix it kind of thing. But Ollie said, no, this will take us to the next level, and it did. So we completely changed the face of all our products, added on the strawberry, and now, hopefully, if people see the strawberry, they know that it's Whites Beaconsfield.
TickTock is a very, very interesting story again. Now, it's something that I was harping on to Toby about for a long time, purely because I could see the rate at which TikTok as a business was growing, just virally everywhere, I thought we need to be a part of that. And Toby, being quite old-fashioned, similar to the Rebrand, took a while to get his head around it.
Yeah.
But he did, and we brought on Becca B in our team, who's unbelievable. And I'd say from that point on, it's just gone crazy, right?
Yeah, Ollie was always going on about TikTok. I didn't really understand the platform, I'll be honest. I only knew that my sort of little sister was addicted to it. I was sort of still old-fashioned in that I was relying on Google and Facebook, which has sort of taken a bit of a decline over the last year. So we decided to give it a go. We sort of started creating organic content in-house. And I'll never forget the day that we finally went viral. It was after about a month, and I was checking my phone and the sales started going absolutely mad. I was thinking, what is going on? What is going on? So we all sort of huddled around the desk in the office, and we realized that one of our videos was going viral. The views were going absolutely mental. I think we got 1.1 million views in one day, and we got over 5,000 orders. And I was like, wow, we could really be on something. Maybe,
it's crazy.
Maybe my little brother does know what he's talking about sometimes.
From time to time.
So we've massively implemented that into our strategy. We're sort of creating daily content on TikTok. The views that you can get at zero cost is amazing. We've integrated with TickTock shop. We've been to their headquarters. We've got an account manager there. We've built a really, really strong relationship with them now. So yeah, you know, the platform's been unbelievable for us, and we're only just getting started on there. So yeah, it's definitely going to be a great platform for us to grow on.
My favorite product is peppermint coconut oil pill in sachets. Reason being, they taste unbelievable. They freshen up your breath, which is a major key, and they just make your mouth feel generally unbelievable, which is important. Every morning, every evening, sachet.
My favourite Whites Beaconsfield product is our teeth whitening strips, because they are the ultimate teeth whitening hack. They are the perfect on-the-go product. If ever I've got a big meeting, I can pop them in, and they're very convenient, can use them on the go, and the overall results are just insane. So yeah, my favourite product, the whitening strips.
Best on the planet. Day-to-day role at Whites Beaconsfield for me is very much the front end. So that's anything from networking, building relationships, key partnerships, sponsorships, client-facing, day-to-day. That's me.
So my role at Whites as CEO is first of all just overseeing the entire company. I work very closely with our COO James on everything operationally, but my main focus of my role is focusing on sales and marketing. So I pulled together all our agencies and our marketing department, also diving deeper into all our analytics and making sure that we're performing as a company the best as we physically can.
The Whites Beaconsfield mission statement, I'd say, is to have as many people around the world smiling in the most affordable way possible.
Yep. First of all, as the founders, is to make our company the best company in the world to work at. We're absolutely massive on culture, positivity, good morals, massive believers in law of attraction, and yeah, we just all want to be radiating the best energy and creating as many people smile as possible. As a business, our mission now is to expand into global markets. We're still massively focused on the UK. The US market is something that we are looking at tackling, a very big market, looking at tackling in the next 6 months, as well as expanding out into smaller regions of Europe by the end of the year.